What's good, everybody? The Haku Ryu here, back with another edition of FFW. I'm sure everybody's wondering what the hell this is. This is FFW SlamTube. In regards to the YouTube channel, we'll have a lot of these SlamTube matches, which are just basic singles not singles, but just basic like one-off matches and other like content related to FFW. Anarchy and Havoc will be remaining on the Twitch account. And I'll be streaming SlamTube and these other related YouTube content on Twitch, but I'll eventually be deleting them and exporting them to YouTube to rewatch. The @name for the FFW is in the box below, and I will be posting a link for the YouTube channel on the Twitter account. But I am joined by, all the way from Quest for Z, your boy Switch the Weirdo.
What's going on, people?
Told you he'd be here. We have an unorthodox tag team match going on. We got Leatherface and Frieza taking on the Red Ranger and Daredevil. But anyway, yeah, Switch the Weirdo has joined the FFW family, so give him a
You're here. Right. I've been expecting to be here for quite some time. I've been very, very excited. I'd have to say, at the very least.
We're glad to have you, Beebs. This is my other half. Everybody, you know we do shenanigans on Quest for Z. But, so expect some shenanigans on FFW. So expect some more exciting episodic action in the commentary booth, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, they already know, I'm sure by now. Oh, man. You know, I'm actually curious to know. I heard there's a little bit of background in this unorthodox tag team, though not necessarily from the tag teams themselves. What's going on here?
So, on the previous episode of Anarchy, which I have to say was the night of the villains, Frieza and the Red Ranger had one of the best matches I think I've ever seen. But Frieza, like, the Red Ranger threw everything in the kitchen sink at Frieza, but Frieza still pulled out the victory, and right now Frieza got the tag from Leatherface and is really, like, putting in that work on Daredevil. I mean, keeping him in the corner.
Red Ranger's sitting in the corner just waiting to go, huh?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I mean, Daredevil and Red Ranger started off pretty strong, but once, you know, Leatherface found his footing and tagged in Frieza, they kind of retook control. But definitely some beef going on with Red Ranger and Frieza, like a nice little rivalry brewing.
Absolutely, I wouldn't doubt it. If they put up a good match like that, I'm sure Red Ranger's itching to get his chance back at him, huh?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I want to see what ensues further. Have you seen that? But, right now, though, the very unorthodox team of Frieza and Leatherface having good control. The Daredevils, he's not going to stay down for long. The blind vigilante knows what he's doing.
True that, absolutely. And especially with the fact that he's got Red Ranger in his corner, I'd be pretty confident too.
And but let's also mention to anybody who hasn't kept up with FFW to now, Leatherface is a part of the new faction FFW known as the Slashers, which consists of Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, Leatherface himself, obviously, and Chucky. They're absolutely dominating stable. I mean, recently Freddy Krueger and Michael Myers picked up a big tag team win over Grey Foolbuster and Natsu Dragneel. It's an amazing tag team contest.
Geez, a group of bad guys running around like that together, that can't be good for future wrestlers.
No, not at all.
To the Red Ranger.
There we go. Red Ranger and Leatherface gonna have a nice exchange here.
Oh, out at one. Yeah, I can't wait to see what brews up in this situation. You know, I wonder if how this is going to boil down between the two of them. If this is really just a tag team match, or Red Ranger and Frieza are really trying to show something to each other, even if they're not in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as for the Power Rangers, the White Ranger hasn't had too much luck either. I mean, he's been in battle royals consisting of trying to be the #1 contender for the FFW United States title, but he's fallen up short. The Blue and the Black Ranger, they have a victory under Beavis and Butthead under their belts, which is good, but the Red Ranger, he wants to, you know, set an example for his team, and picking up a win in this tag team match very well might do it.
Not to mention, have 2 titles under the tag team's belt between the two of them. It's pretty
Indeed.
impressive.
And now we have
pretty impressive.
But Frieza, who definitely doesn't want to lose any momentum here with a loss, because he is, in the next episode of Anarchy, will be fighting Deadpool, Venom, and Dr. Doom in a #1 contenders match to face Majin Buu for the Eurocontinental title at Barely Legal. I mean, can't even imagine, like, just imagine Frieza versus Majin Buu, like, that'd be an absolutely fantastic
man,
matchup.
Absolutely, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little hoping for that one, as much as I hate to say it. Two tyrants like that going at it, it'd be a pretty interesting matchup.
Especially with the title on the line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now here we go, Frieza and the Red Ranger.
Oh man, that was really painful, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's spine busters, no joke.
No, not at all. Like, this is what they wanted, though. They wanted to get back at each other. I mean, Frieza would love nothing more than beat the Red Ranger again, especially with the respect the Red Ranger has coming into any of his matches. You gotta respect the Red Ranger.
Absolutely. With only 2 going by, it's clear that Red Ranger's really not trying to let Frieza have any up on him. He's not going to give up by any means. He's got too much drive to that, clearly. He's trying to make a point since their last meeting up. Frieza's just relentless.
Oh, Red Ranger staying in the matchup, though. Gotta give it to the Red Ranger. He's not going to get beaten twice. At least not easily. Like, Red Ranger's going to stick in this. He's definitely trying to stay in this matchup. I mean, a victory for the Red Ranger and Daredevil would be absolutely amazing right now, because lately the heroes of FFW have just been put
on that singing recently. It kind of makes you want to wonder what the villains have really been picking up the gauntlet here and running with it. The heroes, it makes me wonder what's going on with them, you know?
Yeah, indeed. I mean, let's look at our champions. I mean, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, the tag team champions, King Kong, the United States champion, Majin Buu, the Eurocontinental champion. I mean, the only really heroic champion is Aquaman, and he's the champion of champions, but it's still something to be desired how the villains just keep running over all the heroes. It's got to break some moralities.
Ways. Frieza's not letting either one of these guys get a break.
Not at all. I mean, Frieza has such momentum coming into this. I mean, I can't even imagine, like, the pandemonium that would occur between Majin Buu and Frieza. I mean, especially with the title on the line.
Yeah, Frieza by no means is trying to make anything easy. And here comes the tag from Leatherface. Very powerful villain amongst the ranks.
Red Ranger getting in the ring here, trying to stop that pin. I mean, last we saw Daredevil was in the Royal Rumble to decide the FFW champion. I mean, Daredevil had one of the biggest eliminations in that Royal Rumble, but unfortunately it wasn't enough for him to take home the gold.
Yeah, unfortunately enough. But, I mean, he strikes me as the type to not want to give up. He's not going to just let anything slide by any means. He's going to keep going at it. Just get back in the ring, keep trying to prove himself.
Definitely. What an amazing tag team match we just got to witness. Just an absolutely amazing tag team match.
Big win for our 2 heroes and for heroes for the rest of the league. I mean, we've been seeing the villains dominate recently.
This is definitely needed. Definitely a little boost in confidence for the heroes. So this is absolutely amazing performance.
The Red Ranger.
That's why it was an altercation between Daredevil and Leatherface, but still nonetheless absolutely amazing matchup.
Absolutely. I'm glad I was able to be a part of this.
It was always great to have you, Beeb.
Oh man, I can't help but wonder what's coming up in the future.
I mean, there were some points where we thought, Frieza had.
But it goes to show the heroes are good at one thing and one thing above all else, and it's not giving up, even when it looks bad. I think they proved that here tonight.
On the very first episode of SlamTube. A well-deserved victory celebrated by the Red Ranger and Daredevil. Well, we hope anyone who tunes into this match enjoys it, because there will be many more to come. Expect the next episode of Anarchy to come out very soon. It's D-Hawk Real with your boy Switch the Weirdo. Thank you everyone for tuning in for this episode of SlamTube.